Welcome back, everyone. GReimer here, coming at you once again from the Clubhouse server. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series, because I'm having a blast actually doing some building on here. Actually, this is some kind of gotten revitalized, reinvigorated energy. I got some energy to do some stuff now on this server. I'm having a lot of fun. Okay, since last episode we built this thing. We built this industrial area. We built this house, and we built the little storage areas for all the stone and the goods that they get from the quarry and the canyon over here. It's all done. It looks nice. Now I went ahead and added a couple more details into the places, like little storage barrels and whatnot, little trinkets and stuff here or there. I added this other cart too. Remember, I think it was in the last episode, I said I might add another one here. I did it. Voila. I went ahead and added it. I think it looks wonderful. Looks nice. I like it a lot. That goes along with this cart that we built in the last episode. I also added some foliage and some bushes and stuff, kind of detailed out this place, as well as the ground. The ground is entirely new. This with the path kind of leading through here. It's all done. I think this place looks good. I don't really want to change anything else about it. I actually really like this. So in today's episode, though, I was kind of trying to decide what I should work on next. Should I go over there and start building new buildings? Because I kind of need to. I kind of need to keep building buildings in this place. But what I want to do is I want to actually decorate the inside of this. I went ahead and I finished the floor in here as well. I don't have a door on the back at all. And then I also put in the staircase up here leading to this loft area where it would be probably like the bedroom. It's a little tight fit. It's narrow. It's not a lot of room. So I don't really want to go too nuts up there. But I do want to add something up there. And then a nice little living space down here. It's supposed to be industrial, so I don't actually need like a living space, I guess is the wrong way to describe it. It's supposed to be more like storage and stone cutters and maybe like a workshop kind of area would look better. Yeah, probably like that. Sorry, gears are turning. Thinking. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do for there. I'm going to do more like a workshop area. And then if there's enough time, I didn't finish that building yet. I still haven't got the fire under my butt to actually finish that building. One day though, and it's going to be great. If there's enough time, I'm going to do some work on the mine that we actually have down here right now, as well as maybe plot out where a couple extra ones are. And this area down here needs to get doodadded up also, because these bees need to go somewhere else. On the server right now, basically, bees, well, this is what I was when I first joined. I don't know if they fixed it or what, but bees kind of wander really far away from their hive on accident on the server. So if you don't have them enclosed, they don't really come back to their hive. So I might have to create like an underground, like functional area for the bees and not worry so much about the aesthetics of it. But aesthetics though, let's talk about that. This area down here, oh, I have a bell up here, I forgot about. This area down here, which used to be my storage area, I kind of want to doodad this place up a little bit. I want to get rid of a lot of like the granite walls and stuff and make this. I don't mind if it's more granite and stuff down there where it changes from stone to down there, but I do want to make this more stone based actually, and maybe work on the path itself leading in here. Really jazz this place up, you know, put in some barrels and whatnot. I think that would look really good for storage. You know, mine track going down the center, something like that. It's supposed to look like a mine. Right now it just looks like a hole, like a hallway in the wall. And I want more than just that one, too. I want to actually add a couple more. I don't really know where. Right here would probably make a good one. But they'll be spread out throughout the area down here in the canyon. But I think I'll work on the top part up there first. I'm going to get some supplies ready, and then I'll meet you guys up there, and we'll do some building. All right, I think I have enough materials on me right now to do some damage in here. Okay, so let's get in here. I already got some lights put in already, so I don't have to worry about that, except for right here. And I have those shulker boxes over there that have some supplies in it. Okay, so let's start off, first off, if they're bringing supplies in here, they're gonna need a place to basically store them. Okay, so I'm thinking, like, they're gonna have some raw material that they're gonna be using in the corner. And this is not the greatest stuff to use because it matches the side. Here I am bragging about how I have everything ready, and I'm clearly not ready. If you look at it, the NPC villages actually, you'll like when you look at the stonecutter and stuff like that, they have a pile of resources actually in there, which I think is kind of interesting, because I'm going to basically do the same design as that, except for it's obviously going to be a little bit more custom, but it is going to have a stockpile of resources in the center of it. So starting off with something like this, I do want to use some cobble slabs. I think that would look good. But give me 1 second, I got to cough like crazy. All right, coughing fit done and dusted with. I do want to kind of create a little stockpile of stuff here. Something like... I got to get one of these things down, actually. Where is it? One of these stone cutters down, because I want to break up some of this cobble into those. And then that way I can actually kind of add a little bit more detailing stuff on it. That should actually be fine. Maybe, actually, let's just do another one of those to kind of add a little bits of chunks coming off of it like that. I think that would look good. Now, what I want to do, and I don't have the resources on me right now because I completely forgot, I wouldn't mind adding like a little cart system, or like a little cart with a rail here to like move the stuff in from the outside inside here. I think that would look kind of nifty. I don't really know what that would be called, or even if that's practical, or how it should be, but I just think that it would look nifty. I do have some of these smithing tables because they would make sense up here. Now, I want to kind of throw those down, maybe like, oh, and not like that. Oh, it's a wood thing, so let me do that. There we go. Maybe something like this. I don't suppose these things actually like turn. Are they always? Yeah, they're always going to be like that. I'm always going to have hammers and stuff showing. And then maybe slap one of those bad boys in the middle of it, and that way that can be like the workbench area as far as like you know what would look pretty good. Actually, let's get one of these guys in play as well. Let me slap that down on this side, and then what would look pretty good is if that's not what I want. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's add a couple of pressure plates on top, so it looks almost like little plates of some kind, or a little like a workstation, a surface of a workstation. I think that's pretty good. Now, do I have any smooth stone? I do. Let's go ahead and throw a couple of pebbles on the ground here where all the stone is. Oh, well, not right there. Let's get that off the wall. That's not supposed to be there. There we go, like that, and like this, maybe like that. Okay, so that makes it look like it's all broken up material, actually. So now processing the stuff itself, I figured we can do that on an anvil. We'll put that right kind of in the center of the room. And then I also do want to have some other workstations. Let's actually move that anvil over just a little bit. Let's do it right here. And then I do want to have some workstations kind of set up here. I'll even put a smoker in here, although it doesn't make perfect sense because it's not cooking food. It does look kind of like a machine of some kind, though. It's supposed to be for processing things, remember? So let's go ahead and get some more pressure plates going here and slap those on top of the smoker at least. I don't really want to add any more than that, so maybe I'll just leave it at that. All right, so barrels. I think I have barrels up here too, although I might have used a lot of them to make all these ones you see around. But the barrels work really good for looking like cabinets. There's a few of them there. They look like cabinets, so I'm going to definitely be using those in this area as well to kind of make this place come together. Oh yeah, this is already looking a little busy. So let's go ahead and just smack these bad boys down. I know it covers the window and it doesn't make perfect sense, and it doesn't also cover the entire length of this right here. I don't mind that at all, actually. Let's go ahead and do that like right there. So those look like little additional cabinet spaces. At least that's what they're supposed to be. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and get a couple of these stone walls in place here and just line this edge with them. Like on both sides. Oops, I'm going to need more. It's also getting dark out, so I should probably think about sleeping here. I have a bed on me, but I'm just being stubborn. There we go. Let's just slap down the bed and take a quick snooze. Alright, that should be good enough. Daytime should be quickly approaching. I love this plugin that they have on the server, or whatever they did to make that happen. I think it's great. Yeah, I'm thinking that's about it for the industrial area itself. I think that looks good. Now over here, I mean, this is going to be mainly storage. I did bring a couple of chests, but mainly storage. Actually, hold on one second. Let me get... oh, I did want to get the stone cutter in here also. Can I slap this on top of here? Does that look weird? It definitely looks weird. Let's just remove that. Let's pretend like that never happened. Maybe I could actually put it right here. I think it looks better when it's on the ground. It's difficult to say what would actually look good. Something like that. I guess that works. That kind of works. It's a little symmetrical as far as like this is right in the center, which just bugs me a little bit, but I guess that works. This area right here, though, I had no intentions of actually making it be a like livable area, I guess. I kind of want to make it be a storage area for the workshop. Let's go ahead and just plug this up actually behind there, because I don't intend on actually putting anything right there. Let's get another I guess I could do another another furnace back there. Actually, that would probably look fine. So yeah, bang, just like that. I know that kind of interferes with the window a little bit, but whatever. I think it'll look all right. Unless you're really looking for details like that, you probably won't notice them. All right, so that means that this area right here is what I have left to do with the storage stuff. Now, I wouldn't mind actually having this be still like a little area where more supplies can be. Like the storage area itself. I mean, that's about it. Maybe not storage, actually. Maybe refined material kind of can be here. So, like, you'll actually have bricks piled up here. Where's the cutter? Oh, the train's going by. People, if you can hear the train, it's because the train is currently passing by my house again. Seems to like to interrupt my YouTube recording, so this can be actually refined material, but it can also still be kind of the broken down stuff too. Really kind of making this this stone look go. Actually, what am I doing? I don't want to be in there. Let's do this, and then yeah, something like that. And then I brought some chests over actually, because although we have all this stuff like all these things now, barrels and whatnot, I don't really use many Minecraft chests, you know, so much in any of the builds for decorating anymore. But the Minecraft chests were used for storage for quite a few years. So I think we'll just pay homage to that and put that here inside of this build. Let's get a couple of pebbles on the floor also by this, something like that. And I'm thinking that is probably going to be it for that part. Yeah, I think that's all I got to do. So there's a little stockpile of materials there, a little storage area. This is where they actually refine stone. You can even throw like the finished stone in here if you wanted to, although it's not really all that important. Okay, so as far as lighting then in this area, because I don't have actually very many lights in that area. I have this one here for lighting up this half, but over here I need like a couple someplace. I'm thinking that hanging off of these things is going to be our best bet. But how? Because to put it on the bottom, put a lantern like on the bottom of the block. Plus, if I put a lantern right here, it's going to interfere when you're going up the stairs. So I guess it would have to be here. Can I do this? Is this a thing that I can do? My inventory. Boy, oh boy. Actually, I got a chest right here I can use just to throw some garbage in. Let's go ahead and get some of these blocks, and let's just make that a full block. And then I should have lanterns left over from when I was building in this area. I made a whole bunch of them. We can take a lantern and hang it there. This last one, yeah, right here. It's coming together slowly, but it's coming together. Take this guy and hang it down right there. Yeah, I like that. All right. Now, as far as lighting over here, there was this one guy that gets smacked down right there. Do that. I guess that's about as good as I'm going to be able to do with that. It's not ideal. I don't like it a whole lot, but it doesn't look too terrible. And this looks very cozy and a little cluttered also, which I kind of like. I especially like this area, how it worked out. I might still add that rail thing with the cart. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right, so then that leaves the upstairs to do. This is where the actual like living area would be, as far as like if someone were to be in charge of this facility, this is where they'd be staying. So we can take the bed, which I have an extra one. Actually, I wouldn't mind dyeing this at least some kind of color. Plain white is a little boring. What kind of colors do I got out here in this field? There's yellow. Yellow's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and turn that yellow. Bang, yellow bed. I just walk out the front door. What do we got out here? Or walk out the back door. What's back here? All right, let's place the bed first. I mean, it'd be easy to say it would go there, but honestly, I don't really like that. Here, let's not place the bed first. Let's place like the books first and stuff. Because I do want this place to have a nice little feel to it. I don't want it to be just kind of boring. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted them to be combined. And then the bed, I'm thinking, will be right here. No. Right here. Yes, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and make like a little bit of an end table using spruce wood. And we'll do that with an upside down stair. let's just do pink like that. A little end table action right there. Actually, you know, thinking that should be fine. This I'm less believing is a good idea. Because if I did this, and then hold on, I'm gonna need a slab then. Just dump that in there for right now. That inventory is getting disastrous right down there. Let's just go ahead and make a bunch of slabs here. I don't really need a bunch, but who knows? Maybe one day I will. Throw that down there. I do have, what, a pressure plate that I can throw in there as an actual plate. Let's take that. Alright, so now I got to get a couple more decorations, one of which, see, there are lanterns up here, but I want to have like a lantern on the end of the table. Maybe something like whoever's sleeping here would reach across. They could put it on the end of the nightstand too. Reach across and hit it, you know, when they're going to sleep. But now I need, now I think I need some clay pots. So give me a second. Let me go down and grab some. Alright, clay pots acquired. Going into for the placement here. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw one down there. Nice little flower next to the bed. And I have another one on me and another flower that I was going to add, but I'm not sure I'm going to. I might just leave it at that. I think that looks fine. Yeah, that might... Well, oh, one other thing I did bring along with me was some carpeting, so... Add a little something like that in front of the table there. I think a chair would probably look pretty good too, but I'm going to shy away from doing that. Because this place is a little cramped. Not that much space. It's basically enough for one person to stay in if they're living here while they're working or something. And then, of course, I need a back door. So, let's just do... What kind of door do I want? I could do a spruce door. I could also just do a regular door. I might just do a regular door. What kind of door did I put on this place over here? Did I do a spruce one? Because I wouldn't mind keeping it uniform. Yes, I did. I did a spruce one. Alright, so let me do a spruce one on this one. Obviously, this area won't have doors on it. It's just an open bay. Yeah, let me go ahead and get a spruce door put in there. I probably have... Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to make a chest? No, that's not right. I probably have an extra spruce door someplace, but throw that down right there. And then we can even go ahead and make a spruce pressure plate just so that we can go in and out of this easily. Alright, just like that. I think that completes this build right here. I like how this turned out. This completes the industrial area basically completely. Let's actually go use that bedroom that I just made because it is getting dark out. Alright, so now the other part of what I wanted to get done today was working on that mine. And that is going to be a whole nother chore. Let me go grab a bunch of new blocks and I'll be right back with you. Welcome everybody to GReimer's Hole. I'm here to shave the inside of it and replace it with some gray stuff. Alright, so I'm here because this is what I want it to look like. This is not what I want it to look like. I'm going to try to get this to look a little bit more like an actual normal mine rather than a whole bunch of diorite and a whole lot of granite everywhere. So I need to shave off the outer wall of this basically. And then I'm going to need to doodad it up a little bit so that it looks really nice and pretty. I'm going to leave the stone because that's fine, but I'm going to go ahead and replace all of this with stone to start off with, and then later on I'll come back through with like gravel or andesite or something, you know, and kind of make it look a little bit more cave-like. I also want to make this look a little bit roughed up in the sense that I don't want it to look nice and flat constantly. Like I'm going to be working on rounding out the bottom just a bit with a couple of half slabs and stairs and whatnot, even on the top. So it looks like it was kind of carved through here rather than just straight up just a line drilled right across. So it's going to take a little bit of work to do all this replacing. So I don't really think you guys want to sit here and stare at me just replacing blocks, so I'm not going to make you do that. So give me one quick second and I will have this all done right now. Ta-da! There it is, right there. Finished. Okay, so I got all the walls and ceilings all put in. Now, the floor I haven't touched yet, but it definitely makes this place feel a lot different, doesn't it? Like, things don't quite feel the same in here because of just changing that little feature of changing the walls to stone. Alright, so what I want to do then, and you know what, I think if I have a stone cutter, this is going to be a little bit more useful. Hold on one second, let me grab this. Alright, that's better. Added some stone stairs to it. Okay, what I think will look good is if we make this kind of look a little like it's curved inward and upwards, you know, like something like this. And that way, you see what I'm talking about right here, where it will look actually kind of like a cave. We might even be able to do a little something in here too, where we pop a couple of these out and do a little something like that. It's similar to what I did. Actually, it's almost identical to what I did on Vintage Craft with adding chunks into the wall down the sewers, except for there's a whole lot more of it. All right, can I make walls out of smooth stone? Is that a thing? No, but I can make these stone brick walls, which is not what I wanted. But let's go ahead and continue this little pattern-esque thing of what I'm doing right here along the entire length of this place. Now, I don't think I need 2 crafting benches in here. I'm going to go ahead and remove that one. I do want to actually make room for... Actually, let's go back to this one over here. I do want to make room for more barrels. Something like that. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of those. And something like that. And then that should allow me to make a few barrels down here also. Alright. So yeah, I do intend on putting down barrels. In fact, you know what? I could have actually kept this here. It's just jazz it up a bit and make it look like it's supposed to be there. Yeah, alright, this is already starting to come together pretty nicely. Something like this. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I'm kind of in the zone here, just trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. Something like this. Yeah, alright, so this is coming together nicely. Now, this is looking alright for what I'm trying to do. The ground needs to be touched up, obviously. That part needs to get done. That'll really make it pop. So let me go through this and finish putting in these little details like this. And then I'll be right back and we'll see what we got going on here then. Progress has been made, people, and I'm going to go ahead and add these things in almost as if there are partial supports that were spread out here or there, maybe damaged over time. Things that might have helped stabilize the place in here. Now, I actually ran out immediately. Wow, I actually need to make a lot more of those things. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'm thinking that these work as nifty little looking support kind of things that are spread throughout the entire mine down here. Yeah, it should be good enough. Let's add something right there, and something like that. Yeah, kind of damaged, as if they've been here for a while. I think this looks all good. All right, now the floor needs to get changed. That's for sure. I should have probably dug this out before I started recording, but I completely forgot. So let me do that right now, real fast. Sorry about that. All right, floor has been dug out. Now it's all about adding in some of this dirt. It's going to be very similar to the paths that were up there in front of the stable and in the industrial area. I'm thinking that'll probably work the best for this area as well. So let's go ahead and sprinkle some of this in there. I can overdo it on this all I want, actually, because I kind of want to. Something like that, and then maybe another one out here. Like that. All right. So that's good. Now I can go ahead and put in some of the actual path blocks themselves. All right, there we go. Got the grass in. Let's mat this down here. Something like that. All right, good, like that. Now, you can come back through with smooth stone and gravel and kind of fill these things in. Oops, already messed that one up. Dang it. Let's get rid of that. All right, something like that. Now let's go ahead and replace anything extra gravel. Alright, and that should be that for the path. Alright, this is really coming together nicely. I'm kind of liking this now. I do want to add some, in fact, let me, see, lights are terrible in here. There's not much going on. So I do want to add, like, lanterns occasionally in here to keep things from completely just spawning in here. We can probably pick up this. Let me go store some stuff in my inventory real quick. But we can probably pick up that bell. That doesn't need to be in there anymore. And, I try to get better lighting actually throughout that. Is it in here? Nope. One up. That's where the grass goes. Try to get some better lighting in there for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking it's almost done actually. It's very close to finish. I want to put the minecart tracks at least in. I don't really care if there's a full minecart actually in there, but I want to throw in some minecart tracks. Let me just make a couple. I don't actually care about the minecart itself, although I could make it on the fly if I need to. I guess it would look pretty good if it was like parked somewhere on the side, but yeah, something like this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, see, that looks good. Now the stone cutter can actually be removed. And as far as like a minecart itself, not sure if oh, look at that. I missed that. We'll just fill that in with stone. I'm not sure if I actually need to put a minecart anywhere in here. Maybe I'll just leave that blank and just leave it with just the rails in place. So now this is actually coming together real well. I do want to add a few stones and pebbles down here to make it look kind of like there's loose dirt or loose gravel and rocks along the way. And plus, who knows, maybe one day this will come in handy for hiding a secret door or something like that. Could come in handy then. Right, and yeah, I think that's about it, actually. I think that's all I want to do with this. It's looking a lot better than what it did in the beginning, that's for sure. It looks less just andesite and diorite and granite looking, and actually like a legitimate mine now. If I could rest, we had the plug-in with the statues, I could rest pickaxes against these containers too. I think that would look really good. But I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do on this build. I mean, I could add cobwebs too. Let me take this bell out of here. That's one thing I want to do. I could add cobwebs. The lighting is pretty dim still. In fact, I still have this up here. Hold on. There's some things I need to do back here still. Because this is not supposed to be this drab and boring back here. Let's go ahead and move this for right now. No, not that. Where's my, there it is, there's my axe. Let's do that. That. Something like that. And then this one I can add another light source too. Should lighten this area up a bit. I don't know what else I can do for these other than just to add lamps right here, which doesn't make much sense, I guess. To prevent spawning is what I'm trying to talk about, actually. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of this, just to kind of make it look a little bit more roughed up and somewhat authentic there. And I think that's, like I said, I think that's about it. I think that's all I want to do. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna call it here though, because I'm kind of running out of inspiration for it to keep going on that one. I do need to find a place for the bees, obviously, but I'll get to work on that in the next episode. Which, speaking of, the next episode won't be for another 2 weeks. Next week will be the week of horror, so this will be the last Clubhouse CC for a couple weeks. But after the week of horror, after Halloween, I will be back and working on this, so don't worry about that. So if you guys like horror games, please tune in. There is going to be a couple of fun games in there as well too that aren't just strictly horror, but they're going to be all Halloween-esque related, zombies or something like that, you know. So please tune in. There's going to be a lot more content on the channel during that week, so expect way more videos. We're talking like 3 to 4 to maybe even 5 videos a day. So yeah, expect to see more content then. So please tune in for that and hit those like buttons and comment down below. Please let me know what you guys think about the mine also, because I mean, let me see if I can't work my way back there. Get it? Going backwards. Yeah. I kind of like how this looks. It looks really good. It looks good and creepy. I think this looks way better than what it was before. So I'm going to probably go with this design for the other mines that I do in the rest of the build down here. So anyway, thank you guys all for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching, and bye-bye.